Hello. Um, Thank you for being here today. What I am showing you is a policy proposal to change the DPAS-2 ratings matrix for teacher evaluations. The policy proposal is this. It is a plan to change the rating matrix that is used for teacher end-of-year formative and summative DPAS-2 evaluations. Currently, as you see, here are the rating combinations that are used for component 5 of the DPAS rating. This obviously component 5 deals with the student growth um, assessment through the evaluation process. As you can see, this is the part that most teachers look at. If you get a measure A unsatisfactory, you will automatically get an overall component 5 rating of unsatisfactory. So what that means is this. The proposal is to consider changing the ratings matrix as it stands now to the following matrix. If you notice, in the original matrix, there were not all the combinations between exceeds, satisfactory, and unsatisfactory. In this combination, all combinations are now possible. And adjusted overall component 5 ratings have been implemented into the overall ratings. And as you can see, some of these can be shifted up to actually exceeds if the component A, which is the Smarter Balance assessment for group 1 and 2 teachers, and the measure B is the other state approved testing. Implementation of this policy would process as such: introduction to the proposed policy to the building leadership team and the whole faculty. And if the whole faculty, with 75% of the faculty, prefers to have this new matrix put into place, what we will do is we will form an implementation committee consisting of the BLT and the cross-section of the teachers throughout the building. Policies to be implemented this school year on a trial run. The regular DPAS-2 teacher observations will still be administered as usual per the guidelines. Administrative evaluators will prepare 2 sets of evaluations per teacher, one evaluation being prepared using the current matrix and the other using the new matrix. The committee will then collect these copies of both sets of evaluations and compile the data into a building-specific database. And then they will be de-identified and given a unique identifier specific to each teacher within the building. This policy will only be implemented in our building, and the only actors involved in the process will be our administrative staff and the faculty. Why is this policy important? Well, 41% of the secondary teachers worry about security of their jobs because of student performance and state tests. This is from the NCES recent digest of educational stats. Last year, on our climate survey, only 9% of us faculty felt that the DPAS-2 was fair, and then even the 18% of all teachers in Delaware felt that DPAS-2 was fair. Matrix in DPAS-2 is supposed to be weighted equally, 50-50, but it's not. If the teacher is unsatisfactory in their Measure A goals, the best they can get on their end-of-year evaluation is a needs improvement overall rating. Information on the issue of teacher evaluation system can also be found through these links. You will receive a copy of this presentation, and you can click on the links and check out the information for yourself. I thank you for your attention and consideration of this policy proposal, and have a wonderful school year.